Hi everybody, it's Marcie. Today is Thursday and we're not doing vegetables today. I know I said I was, but we're doing a dip for fruit. So this, I still thought we were along the lines of healthy, and I didn't get to the grocery again. So I did have this because this is the kind of stuff that you might have sitting around the house already. So I'm going to make a real quick fruit dip here. I cut up some apples already, but you can use whatever your favorite fruit is in it. Strawberries, I guess, grapes, peaches, whatever you love. It's great on any fruit. Okay, so we're going to go down here. And it is so easy. It's so easy to remember. So it's really basically got 3 ingredients. Cream cheese. And I'm going to use half of a block. Usually I've got more people around, so I would make more. But this is, a nice little amount. So I've got 4 tablespoons of that. Then we're going to, and you can see I'm going to measure them very accurately. Not really. 4 tablespoons of sour cream. Okay. So it's the same of everything. It's 4, 4, and 4. The last thing is going to be powdered sugar. But I'm not going to add quite as much because I wanted to play around with this a little today. I've never done this before. This has just always been the fruit dip I make for my family. But I wanted to experiment a little today, and so you guys get to be a part of that. Okay, so we've got that. Now, instead of the regular recipe is 4 tablespoons of this. But I'm going to hold off on that because I'm going to add some more things, and that might make it too sweet. You want it sweet, but not like diabetic producing. Okay, so we're going to do 2 tablespoons of that instead. Okay, and then we just stir it together. Make sure you've softened your cream cheese, or you're going to have to use some sort of mixer for it. Okay, so here was my very fun idea that I thought I'd try. Yeah, I didn't soften the cream cheese enough because it's still sort of chunky there. Okay, but if you use a mixer for this or soften the cream cheese a little bit more, you'll get there. And that's pretty much there already. Okay, so now this is great just as is. So good. But I thought we could try something else. I'm going to take some of that, and it's much less sweet than it normally is since I didn't add all that sugar, which, like I said, you could just have it like this. Okay, so now I thought, I love raspberry preserves. Wouldn't that be so great if we added some raspberry to it? So instead of just a fruit dip, we've got a raspberry flavored fruit dip. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this because, like I said, I just have a little bit here anyway. And again, you can see the chunks of cream cheese. Sorry, I should have taken it out earlier to soften it, or used a mixer. But look, now this is almost like a cheesecake, isn't it? I'm going to try this one now. Oh, that is really good. I'm going to have to remember this. So I just added a little bit more of that. And then, you know me. Chocolate, right? Is this chocolate? Yeah. So I found these little jars of chocolate when I was in Chicago. And I'm going to scoop out a little bit of this. I'm not sure if this is going to be good or not. Although chocolate cheesecake's good. Sort of along the same lines, right? Okay. That look like it's going to be enough. Let's get a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to stir this together too. I'm not sure about this one. You can also add a little bit of vanilla to it, really delicious like that. Okay, let's see. Chocolate cream cheese dip, I guess we could call this. Brand new invention, right? I'm sure nobody's ever thought of this before. Wow. Okay, that's really good. Okay, now I'm thinking I should mix the cream cheese, the regular dip, the chocolate, and the raspberries in. Ooh, that would be chocolate covered raspberry fruit dip. We could just keep going on this. But go ahead and experiment. If you do any of those, please let me know. Put them in the comments or something. That would be so much fun. But the basic fruit dip is one of each, you know, equal parts of everything. So unless you're adding extra sweets, leave out a little sugar. But it's the normal recipe that I always used was 8 tablespoons powdered sugar, 8 tablespoons sour cream, and 8 tablespoons cream cheese. Mix them together. So easy. But now I hope I've like inspired some of you to try some other things with this to make it a little bit, change it up a little. So that's the end of the recipe for today. What else do I have to tell you? Oh my gosh, thank you all so much for joining our Facebook page, Liffy Biffy Inc. That's our business page where you're going to see a lot of information. But the biggest thing I've got to tell you is Liffy Biffy Insider. There's a link to join it through the Facebook, through Liffy Biffy Inc. And that's going to be where you're going to be hearing a lot of insider details and stuff. It's not open to the public. Liffy Biffy Inc. is, but like I said, you can get to Liffy Biffy Insider. And that's where we've got all kinds of special things for our friends and family. Yes. Ooh, that sounds so good, Latasha. How are you? I miss Latasha. I just realized. Okay. So please like all of those pages, or the 2 pages, and soon we're going to have Twitter, Instagram. Ugh. One of our groups says we can do TikTok. I'm a little scared about that. I'm sort of scared about the Twitter too, since I set that up, and I set it up with the wrong name. So none of it's really live yet, but it will be. So thank you guys all for following. I am so excited to show you what we've got to share. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.